Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm coming to you with a video about how to use racing events. The reason for this video is that lots of people knew about racing events, but they don't really know how to use them. And also I just updated it to version 3, which comes with a couple new features. So I decided what the hell, why not make a video? Okay, the first thing we're going to do is set up our finish line. So I'm going to grab a zone cube and place that where I want the finish line to be. You don't really have to use zone cubes, but I find they're pretty much the easiest thing you can use for racing. The input event we're going to call is on vehicle enter zone. We're going to target the player or the driver of the vehicle, and we're going to call increase lap. The next thing we're going to do is set up our start race event. As you can see, I've already placed this Jeep here. We're just going to use that as our button. You can find the start race event under minigame, and the default parameters are 1, 1, and 0. I'm just going to use those for now as they correspond to a single person finishing the race, a single lap, and 0 checkpoints. Now, before we can actually get racing, we need to create a minigame. If we don't make a minigame, then none of the events are going to work, and that is just plain disappointing. You can see as soon as I click on that spawn brick, timer is going to start in the lower left. This signifies that there is a race going on and I should probably drive this goddamn Jeep. And there you go. Finished the race. You can see in the upper left that it will announce to everyone on the server both my placement and my overall race time. The next thing I'm going to show you how to do is to add laps to your race. So we're going to go ahead and edit that original start race event, and we're going to change the second parameter to a 2. All this signifies is that it'll be 2 laps instead of 1 now. You can see as soon as I pass the finish line for the first time, I'll get a notification in the center of my screen telling me what lap I'm on, as well as one in the upper left telling me my time for just that lap. Checkpoints are a very important part of your race. If you don't use checkpoints, people will just cheat by driving back and forth through your finish line. All I'm doing now is setting up these 2 zone bricks to act as the checkpoints for this track. The event we're going to use is called Race Checkpoint, and you can find it under the same input and target combos before. On vehicle enter zone, we're going to target the driver. Single parameter for Race Checkpoint corresponds to the order of the checkpoints. This zone brick is going to be first, so I'm going to make it a 1. And this one over here is going to be second, so I'm going to make the number a 2. Since we added checkpoints, we have to update our start race event. So I'm going to go back in and change that third parameter to a 2. As you'll see in a moment, checkpoints can't be activated out of order. I can't activate the second checkpoint until I've gone through the first one already. The last thing I'm going to show you guys is how to use the rest of the functions included in this mod. This gold button triggers the output event End Race, and it targets the minigame. The pink button next to it triggers the output event Finish Race, but this time the target is the player. You can also see here that I've added a few events to the Jeep spawn brick. By using on race start and on race end, I can make it so the spawn brick disappears and the Jeep appears when the race starts, and vice versa when it ends. Once I press the End Race button, the timer will stop and the race will end for everyone. Also, you can see that since the race ended, the vehicle has been set to none and the spawn brick has reappeared. I'm going to start the race again. This time I'm going to press the Finish Race button. All Finish Race does is forcibly finish a racer, regardless of checkpoints or laps. That about sums it up for this video. Thanks for watching.